Shalom. Before I get started, as always, I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Makakmadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone while I learn this truth. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the elect out there scattered abroad, pushing this truth on the four corners of the earth, risking lives if we're able to do so. So, Brother Tazamak, coming back with a quick one. I'm going to call this The Remnant Will Return. Okay? And that's how it was slated to be from the beginning. It was slated to be that it was going to be a remnant that returned unto the Heavenly Father, that returned unto our heritage, that returned on to who we are, that returned on to the ways we live. Obviously, keep the high holy days, follow the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of our abilities. And on the other hand, there's going to be a remnant that gets destroyed as well. Okay, so you got both. The Lord said He's not going to utterly destroy the whole house of Jacob, which represents Israel. And I'm going to get to it. So that's how it was slated from the beginning. A remnant will return. A remnant would be put down. Obviously, the other nations in slavery, 1,000 years until Obadiah 1:18 takes place, and Esau get burned up to that furnace. Okay. So I'm gonna go into basically the remnant coming back to who we are. And I'm going to throw in some other stuff in it too. Lord's will, this is an edifying lesson. Okay? So I'm going to start off in the book of Hosea, the 1st chapter. And I'm going to go to the 10th verse. And it says, "Yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea, which cannot be measured nor numbered. And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, Ye are not my people, there it shall be said unto them, Ye are the sons of the living power." Okay, and it says that we should be as the sand of the sea. You can't possibly count the sand of the sea. Okay, the Lord is dealing with a remnant. It's going to be a lot of us. Okay, a lot of people say, well, it's only 144,000. Now it's a great multitude as well. Okay, it's a great multitude as well. It says, and really it's not going to be a lot if you think about it, but because the amount of people that's going to die. But it says, it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, Ye are not my people, there shall be said unto them, Ye are the sons of living power. Well, where does Esau bash us the most? In Babylon. They said that we're niggas, we hood niggas, we're niggards, porch monkeys. We heard everything under the sun. Issachar wetbacks, right? So now that we came back to our original heritage, they pissed off about it, man. How they wake up? It's the spirit that woke us up. Okay, everything is done by the way of the Rakakadash. It's the spirit that woke us up. Okay, the Lord is dealing with a remnant, though. Oh, you know what? My notes is out of order. Salaki, bros. I wasn't supposed to get there yet, but hey, it flew well. With a lesson, I'm gonna go to the book of Revelation, the 11th chapter. Okay, then I'm gonna go to the 11th verse. It says, and after Revelation 11:11, it says, and after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from Yahweh entered into them. And after 3.5 days, that represents the 350 years of slavery that we're in before we started waking up to our true nationality and to who we are. Okay, and it says, and they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them which saw them. Remember, a remnant is going to come back to who we are, and a remnant is going to wake up. Okay, not every Israelite is going to wake up. Just because you're Israelite, that doesn't automatically mean you're going to get saved like some people think. It is what it is. A lot of Israelites are going to be put to death, in fact. Some are going to get salvation. A lot of heathens is going to get taken out in this. Some is going to survive to be in slavery. Okay. Some might be brothers' concubines, some of the heathens. Hey, that's how it goes. Okay, but great fear fell upon them because they never thought we was going to wake up. They spent billions of dollars, if not trillions, trying to hide our nationality from us, trying to hide who we really are. Now we woken up to the fact that we're Israelites, that we're Yasharallah. Okay? Now I'm going to go to Isaiah. The 10th chapter. The 21st verse. And it reads, it says, Isaiah 10:21 says, the remnant shall return. See? Even the remnant of Jacob unto the mighty power. Jacob represents Israel. So it was slated from the beginning that some of us would wake up and come back to who we really are, and some of us would be slated for destruction pursuant to Zechariah the 13th chapter. Okay? That was slated from the beginning. That we were going to come back to our heritage, to who we are, to the ways we used to live. Clearly we can't do it. We can't keep it 100%. We're in these chains of darkness, these bodies, but we got to do it to the best of our ability. Okay? The Pesach is coming up next week, I want to say. It says, verse 22, it says, for thy people Israel be as the sand of the sea. You see it again? Yet a remnant of them shall return. Because it's a lot of Israelites out there, but not everybody. Because the sand of the sea, imagine trying to count the sand of the sea, it's a lot. There's a lot of Israelites out there, but not every Israelite is going to make it. The 2/3 are going to be reborn in the kingdom, but not everybody's going to make it on the first go-round. Okay? Because it says, Israel be as the sand of the sea, yet our remnant of them shall return. So that means only some of us are going to come back to who we really are, our heritage, the high holy days, the law, statutes, commandments, try to follow them to the best of our ability, calling on the true name of our power, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Okay? The consumption decreed shall overflow with righteousness. Consumption is another word for destruction. For the Lord Yahweh of hosts shall make a consumption, even detriment in the midst of all the land. Okay? So on top of brothers waking up, you're going to have a lot of death out here as well. 2/3 got to be cut off. Got to be. That's according to the scriptures. Not everybody's going to make it on this go round. I'm going to take this off. Okay? But it's beautiful that the Lord woke us up, to who we really are. Okay? And I'm going to go to this next. I'm going to go back to Revelation, the 7th chapter. And I'm going to go to the 9th verse, and it reads, after this, I'm going to get, this is the point, because a lot of people say, well, only 144,000, only 144,000, that don't make sense. Okay. This is Revelation 7:9. It says, after this I beheld, and lo, a great multitude, which no man could number, of all nations, and kindreds, and people and tongues, stood before the throne and before the Lamb, clothed with white robes. The white robes represents purity, it's wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. It says the palms in their hands, that represents the victory that we're going to get over Esau. Okay, because it's going to be a crowning ceremony. But on top of that, it says a great multitude. That's the point I wanted to hit, because you got Israelites that were scattered amongst all these other nations. Some are going to make it. They did what was pleasing to the Heavenly Father, whatever the case is. It's going to be mainly women and children, but you're going to have men in there as well that help brothers. And when you go up, it goes into the 144,000, but it clarifies it here that it's not just 144,000. It says, after this I behold, lo, a great multitude. So the Lord is going to save more than 144,000. The elect, the 144,000 is the upper echelon of the elect, but then you also have the great multitude of 1/3. Okay? So it's going to be a glorious day when we get reunited. You know what I'm saying? Because you got brothers that were martyred for this faith. You got brothers in different countries, you know what I'm saying, that we're going to get to see. And it's going to be a glorious day because we got the victory over Esau, man. We're out of this hellhole that we're in now, this nightmare that we're in now. Okay, it's a shit show here. Okay? I'm going to close with this, and I wanted to do the lesson differently, but my precepts, I was at the plantation, I was trying to get my lesson ready on the go, so I had to put it together all quick. It's Salakia. I got to do something real quick. Salakia. Salakia. Did this. I don't even know what I did with that. Okay. So like I was saying, yeah, it's going to be more than just 144,000. You had a great multitude there as well. I'm going to close with this. Okay, in the book of 1 Peter. Because the Lord's not playing. Especially if you know you're Israelite. Ooh. The last person you want to make mad or piss off is Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. But then, like I was saying, it's a remnant that's going to come back to who we really are. So this is 1 Peter 4, and I'm going to go to the 17th verse. It says, For the time is come, 1 Peter 4:17 says, for the time is come that judgment must begin at the house of the Most High. Okay? And that's talking about, especially the people that are Israelites, that know the Israelites that's still going off. The Lord going to tear y'all up. And 2/3 of y'all going to get destroyed regardless, though. But the ones that know who you are, the judgment is going to be horrific. It's going to probably be like something out of a scary movie or something. That's worse. You know what I mean? You took the truth for granted. The Lord gave you a little knowledge and you didn't take it seriously. It says, and if it first begin at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of the Most High? You know, you like I said, you got Israelites out there that know who they really are, that know about the heritage, but they rather fire our blood up, they rather commit adultery, they rather do an abominable act, eat abominable food, thinking it's not serious. Every law is serious to the Heavenly Father. We know we can't keep all of them perfect, but we got to do it to the best of our ability. That's what Yahweh Bashim Yahushua cares about. Trying to keep the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability, man. Okay? So Lord's will, this was an edifying lesson, and hey, it's coming soon. That remnant is pretty much fully woke, man, because the elect is pretty much sealed, man. So it's Yapa, the water to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, for waking all of us up to his wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. And like I said, Lord's will is edifying. With that, I'm going to say shalom.